of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden,
God said what?
ye shall not eat of it.
Neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Verse 4.
And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die.
Hold, don't read, don't continue to read yet. Wait. There is a contention right here tonight, right in your mind. As the word of God comes to you, Satan is also telling you stuff. That's why you have a problem making a decision for God. Are you hearing me tonight? Listen to this, watch this. Verse 5, what does it say? For God doth know
that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil.
And when what?
When the woman saw that the tree was good for food.
When she saw the tree was what? Good for food. And that it was what? Pleasant to the eyes. And the tree to be desired and make one wise.
Of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat.
I said to you earlier, you can't trust your senses. Because it's a supernatural war. You have to be obedient to the word of God. Look at this. When she saw that it was good for food, when the woman saw that the tree was good for food and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and the tree to be desired, she took of it. Now God had already said, don't do it. So if God says don't do it, even if it's attractive, leave it alone. He said don't do it. Watch this, watch this, watch this. If God says don't fornicate, even if it's sweet and attractive, leave it alone. That's what he said. If God says don't put drugs in your body, because your body is the temple of God. If he says don't do it, even if you feel high like a kite when you do it, don't do it. God says don't do it.
I know it.
If God says, don't go about sweethearted, hello, if he says don't do it, that's what it means. He doesn't know how sweet it is. If God says, don't get involved in lesbianism and homosexuality and the gay movement, if God says, don't do it, don't do it. It doesn't matter how attractive it feels. It doesn't matter how you feel in that room with all kind of beds around you. Don't do it. Hello, somebody. God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah overnight. But Satan is inching your love. Inching your love. Tell you go ahead. You can do it. Keep on doing it until you pass the line. You pass the line, and all of a sudden things start to go wrong with you. AIDS and all manner of diseases, and you're drop dead. The wages of sin is death. Now, so we say Satan has a role in disobedience. But let me tell you another group of folk who have a role in disobedience. Preachers. Watch it. Ezekiel chapter 22. Let's go to that one. Ezekiel chapter 22.
My Lord.
23 to 28. Ezekiel chapter 22. 23 to 28. Let's read together. Ezekiel chapter 22, from verse 23. Let's read together. What does the Bible say?
And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying,
Son of man.
Son of man, say unto her, Thou art the land that is not cleansed,
No rain.
rained upon in the day of indignation.
There is what?
A conspiracy of a prophet in the midst thereof, like a roaring lion.
Ready to pray. They have devoured souls.
They have taken the treasure
and precious things.
They have made her many widows in the midst thereof. Her priests have violated my law and have profaned my holy things. They have put no difference between the holy and profane, neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean, and have hid their eyes from my...
Hold on! Before we continue. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say this before I say what I have to say. This is what I believe, right? I believe that we're going to have more preachers in hell than members. No. I also believe that there's going to be a special spot in hell. And you're going to see it emblazoned with fire. Like what you see when you see Las Vegas and those places. And it's going to mark on top of it just preachers.
Pictures only. Speak the truth.
They've made many widows. Taking all the wealth and the precious things. That's the gospel of prosperity. Hello, somebody. That's the gospel of prosperity. Every church you go to now, you can't hear the gospel of Jesus Christ. All what you're hearing is how you can get rich.